Well, it's been fun. I mean, it's been there's been some challenges, but I think the one thing was making sure that we got a great staff put together, and for all the people, for all 9 of us that had a chance to go to work each day and do all the things necessary, going back to December into January, there's been some crazy times, but it's been an unbelievable adventure. I mean, I think when you start talking about recruiting, sometimes it's hard. When you're talking about recruiting people for 3 and 4 weeks over the opportunity of recruiting them for 3 or 4 months. There's a big difference in that. So, we had to do a lot more of making sure everything else was checked off as far as, getting everything put in check, all the procedures that we had to get done to be able to hit the road and go out and start this recruiting process. And, going back to the 1st of January to our first visit on January 16th to where we are today, I mean, it's been a special trip. I mean, it's really been fun. It's been enjoyable. Have there been challenges? Sure, there's been challenges, but it's been a great opportunity, and I feel like we've really had a chance to get some quality student athletes and their families on this campus.
All right.
You look at the whole class of 27. One of the things that's been missing the last few years is the group of Oklahoma, and you really hit hard with your home states. 15 signed from Oklahoma.
Well, I think that's one of those places you got to be able to start in your own backyard. I mean, I think that's one of those places Coach Conrad alluded to earlier. Just the importance of making sure that if we draw a 90-mile radius around Tahlequah, there's a lot of quality student athletes in that area. And, that's important all across the whole state of Oklahoma. I mean, I think there's some great football players here. Did we get every one of them that we wanted to recruit? No, we did not. But we got the ones that we felt like ultimately wanted to be here, wanted to be part of this building process, and they were the right fits for what we were looking for as a student athlete. So, that's important. I mean, I think that's a great number to be able to start off with, and hopefully that's something we can continue to build on as we continue to recruit through the process, and maybe some guys that slip through the cracks, or maybe some guys that, for whatever reason, is up calling NSU home somewhere down the road.
Talk about some of the things that you look for in recruits, and talk about obviously the importance of that for building a football program starting from scratch.
I think the hardest thing is we didn't get a chance to do 3 or 4 different evaluations on people. As far as seeing them, it may be the spring, and then again in the summer, and then having a chance to look at them again in the fall. So you didn't have a chance to put together a whole, long list of things that you were looking for in the criteria. So we really just had 4 things we were looking for. We were trying to make sure, number 1, we found guys that were high character. Number 2, love football. Number 3, were very competitive. And number 4, would fit well here at NSU and in Tahlequah. And so when you start talking about those things, we had to take a lot of, time to be able to talk to the high school coaches, ultimately be able to talk to the student athletes or parents and stuff. And, I think when you're talking about a short list like that of things you're looking for, I think those are very important when you start talking about building. Because if obviously high character is involved, and you've got someone who's, loves the game and is very competitive and wants to be here, you've got a really good foundation built there. So, I think that's what's really neat about these 27 that were signed today is that, they all have those traits, have all those things that we were looking for in a student athlete that gives us a chance moving forward here in 2019 to find a way to be competitive.